Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have the finale of No Pan Left Behind. If you've seen all of my other No Pan Left Behind videos, you know what I was trying to do and where I was. I was trying to use every single eyeshadow in my collection at least once. So I was sick 2 weeks ago, so I didn't film. Then the week after, my husband was sick, so I didn't film. So this is my first video being back, and it has been a struggle to start. I don't know what it is. I've just kind of been out of it, obviously, because I was not feeling well, and then my husband wasn't feeling well. So to kind of get back on track, I don't know, it was a whole something. I did a very Christmassy look today, just to get me into like the Christmas festive spirit, to hopefully lift my spirits, because it has been not the easiest lately. It's just been gloomy. I've been feeling gloomy. I don't know. What can I do? But that's not why you're here. You're here for the finale of my No Pan Left Behind project. I have made a beautiful graph which was inspired by Laura. She's linked down below, with all of my eyeshadows on there, and I'm hoping you are seeing it right now. Every month was its own color, and every month that I used a shadow, I would color it in. I had it on paper with me so I could real life, what would you call that? At the moment of using the shadow, I would color it in, and then I would also color it in the digital version at the end of the month. I'm hoping to see what it looked like last month. We had a grand total of 5 shadows still left to use, and that is what I did. So the only shadows I still needed to use came from my Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls palette. This is what that palette looks like. Let me check. I needed to use these 4 shimmers and then this matte, and I did that. I did a Get Ready With Me using this palette, I think. I used the blues in a look. I will link that video if I remember to link it. These were very dark. Like these 2 shimmers look very different, but when I put them on my eyes, they were basically the same. Well, here's what they are swatched. So they are very black based. I mean, obviously this one is lighter, as you can see, than this one, but the base of it, if I move my fingers, you can see that's very black, very dark. So I put that lighter color. I'm gonna wipe my fingers. Gosh, they're stained right away. Can you see? So very dark bases. I put that lightest shimmer in my inner corner, thinking like that's gonna be a pop of very light blue. It was very dark, so I had to top it with something else. It was fine. I still liked the look, but looking at them in this palette, I didn't think that would be the outcome. I don't know. And then I also did a kind of like purpley pink look with the shadows that I still needed to use. I wasn't a fan of the pinks. I just wasn't. This purple, again, very dark, very black based, so good for my outer corner. But then this one that I still need to use, very red pinky, and didn't really have a whole lot of payoff. Maybe I should have put it on with my fingers, because I do know that Glamlight shadows most of the times work a little bit better when you apply them with your fingers. Oh my gosh. Completely stained already. So I wasn't really a fan of that shade, but I completed the palette. I don't know, what would you guys do in this instance where you have a palette with just one shadow that you don't really care for? Do you leave it in? Do you take it out? I have been very busy, well, don't really know if that's the good word, but I've been going through my collection, and now that I've used all of the shadows, I know of all of them what I think of them. So I did a ColourPop declutter. ColourPop shadows pop out of the palette, so that's so nice, because then I could just get rid of the shadows that I didn't like and keep the ones that I did like. So that kind of started this idea of, I only want shadows in my collection that I like and that I like to use, but since the rest of my palettes aren't like magnetic and I cannot take all of those shadows out, I don't really know what to do. And also, like, packaging wise, this is cute. I like this. I like the look of this. So what do I do when I have a palette that is fine, but there's like 1 or 2 shades that I just don't care for? Do I leave them in? Do I mark them? Do I take them out? Do I depot these shadows, like repress them in different pans? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. And then also, I was thinking about talking about my pans that I've hit, but I think I'm gonna do a dedicated video for that, since this is, we're now at, what day is it? December 10th. So I'm filming this on the day that it needs to go up. So that is how much of struggle I had with getting back into filming. Anyway, I have marked them on in my notebook, not all, but I've counted 55 so far. I think I'm around 60 pans this year hit. I'm still working on some in Pamela's eyeshadows, so maybe before the end of the year I can hit some more pans, but I don't know. But I think I will do a dedicated video of all of the pans that I've hit this year. And also my plan for next year, because I do want to bring No Pan Left Behind back, but I also want to include like an eyeshadow usage project where it's not just use all the shadows once and be done with it, but I want to get more use out of my shadows. Like, I know I have a big collection of eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow is something that I love. I love doing my eyeshadow, and I will never, well, never say never, but I will never be someone with one eyeshadow palette. I just want to have options, and I just love all the sparkly, colorful, but also neutral eyeshadows. So I just want to focus more on getting more use out of what I have. Like, also using everything at least once, but also getting more use out of it, the palettes and the shadows. Anyway, that is something for a different video. This was my finale for No Pan Left Behind. I really hope you enjoyed this video and this project. If you have any suggestions for next year, and also maybe for an eyeshadow project that you either do yourself or that you've seen on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere where you follow project pans, and you're like, maybe this will work for you, please let me know, because I'm curious to see what is out there and what people are doing, and I can see if I can make it work for me for next year. So that'll be all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and rush and edit it so it can go up today. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will hopefully see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Those fingers. Ew.